Good evening, everyone. We are students of Universidad de las Fuerzas Armadas CESPE and of the career Pedagogía de los Idiomas Nacionales y Extranjeros. Uh, In this occasion, we are going to talk about report speech, and the technique that we use is the role play, where a person becomes a teacher and the rest become the own students. And please continue, Wendy.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Wendy Gilar, and I'm going to talk about reported speech, which is a very important topic in English grammar because we use it in daily conversations all the time. Reported speech helps us communicate information that another person said without repeating the exact same words. Um, we use it when we tell stories, explain conversations, share news, or report information from other people. Okay. First, let's understand the meaning of reported speech. What is reported speech? Reported speech is used to report or communicate what another person said instead of using the speaker's exact words. We express the same idea in another sentence. Usually we usually when we change from direct speech to reported speech, some grammar changes happen. These changes can include pronouns, verbs, tenses, and sometimes expressions of time. For example, in this sentence, direct speech is I am happy. In reported speech, is she said that she was happy. In this example, the pronoun changed from to she because we are talking about another person. Also, the verb changed from am to was because the sentence is being reported in the past. Reported speech is very useful in real life because people often talk about conversations they had before. It allows communications to sound more natural and organized. Okay, now let's compare direct speech and reported speech. Direct speech repeats the exact words of the speakers. Because of these quotation marks are necessary. For example, I like pizza. These are the speaker's original words. On the other hand, reported speech communicates the same idea, but not necessarily the exact words. For example, he said that he liked pizza. Here we remove the quotation marks and change the tense from like to liked. Another example is in indirect speech. We are studying. In reported speech, they say that they were studying. We can notice that the present continuous are studying changed to the past continuous were studying. So the main differences are direct speech use quotations marks and reported speech doesn't use quotation marks. In reported speech, a verb tenses usually move one step back into the past. For this reason, this process is called backshifting. Okay, now I will explain some common reporting verbs. Reporting verbs are verbs we use to introduce the report information. The first verb is say. We use say when we mention information, but we usually don't mention the listener directly. For example, she said that she was tired. The second verb is tell. We use tell when we include the person receiving the information. Example, he told me that he was busy. So, one important difference is say no object and tell needs an object like me, him, us, or them. The third reporting verb is ask. We use ask when we report questions. Example, she asked if I was okay. When we report questions, we usually use words like if or whether for yes/no questions. These reporting verbs are very common in spoken and written English. Okay, now we are going to do a short quizzes activity to practice report speech. In this activity, you will read the sentence in direct speech and choose the correct option in report speech. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Can you help me, Alejandro, please?
Okay. I have a new phone.
Yes.
I, I, letter number one.
Yes, is correct. Okay. Can help me, Ricardo, please?
I think is a letter two.
No, the
No,
correct answer is one. Okay. Andy, can you help me, please?
Yes, teacher. Is probably the letter three. The number three.
Okay. Yes, is correct. Uh, can someone help me? Do you like
Okay.
music? What is
Number
the
two.
correct? Yes, correct. And finally, please, can you help me? Maybe Andy, Ricardo.
The number one, probably.
Yes, it's correct. Okay, thank you for your participation. Um, this activity help us practice how to transform direct speech into reported speech correctly. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alejandro Armijos, and I'm going to explain the change in tense in reported speech. Um, Reported speech is used to report what another person said. In this part, we will learn how verbs tense change from direct speech to reported speech. Okay. For example, um, when we change a sentence from direct speech to reported speech, the verb usually changes to a past tense. For example, direct speech will be I am sad, but in reported speech, uh, he said that he was sad. This happens because the information is being reported later. Mm. And the first change is from present simple to past simple. For example, uh, the sentence in report in direct speech is I study English every day becomes he say that he studied English every day. Another example, she works in a hospital becomes they say that she worked in a hospital. This is one of the most common change in reported speech. This is the most common. With me, and, and here, and now let's see the present continuous. A present continuous change to past continuous. For example, the verb to be am is ours plus the verb in ing. But in reported speech, it's becoming was, were, and plus the verb in with ing. For example, I am doing my homework becomes he say that he was doing his homework. And another example, they are watching TV becomes and he say that they were watching TV. And we have they are playing soccer and he say that they were playing soccer. And, and the future tense with will change to would. For example, I will call you later becomes he said that he would call me later. And another example, we will help you becomes they say that they would help me. This change is very important in reported speech because it's very common. Now, now let's see modal verbs. The modal verb can change to could. For example, if I say I can swim, in reported speech becomes he said that he could swim. And another example, if someone say she can drive, and reported speech becomes they say that she could drive. See, we only have to change the verb can for could. And now we have the present perfect changed to past perfect. For example, in the structure, we have the auxiliary verb have or has in present perfect. It becomes on had. Um, for example, we have I have finished my homework, sorry, becomes on he said that he had finished his homework. Sorry, it's a mistake on this presentation. And, and another example, he has visited Quito. On reported speech sería they said that he had visited Quito. And now, let wait me a moment. Now we are going to participate on a little quiz. So wait me a moment. I will share it. And here, for example, we have the sentence I study English every day. Andy, could you help me with the answer?
Yes, teacher. Correct. The correct answer is the letter B. She said that he study English every day.
Okay, let's see.
Letter B.
Letter B. Let's see. Okay, he said that he studied English every day. Okay, it's correct. Now, Wendy, help me with the second sentence. She works in a hospital.
Um, she works in a hospital. Our letter B.
Letter B, let's see. Letter B. No, the correct answer
Oh,
is the letter A. The
A.
sentence is
Okay.
in simple present. O sea, the main verbs becomes on simple
Change.
past. Change to simple past.
Okay.
Present simple, change to simple past. Okay,
Okay.
Ricardo, could you tell me with the third sentence? They play soccer on weekends.
I think it's a letter A.
Letter A. Okay,
Yes.
let's see. Correct, letter A. He said that they play soccer on weekends. The sentence is present, in simple present, and becomes this change to simple past or past simple. And Andy, help me with the sentence number 4. I am doing my homework.
The correct answer is the letter B. She
Letter A,
said that. B, teacher,
letter,
B.
letter B. She
Uh,
said that she was doing her homework. Correct. This sentence is in present continuous, and and here we have to change to past continuous. Only change the verb to be. Am is are for was or were. In this case, was. Wendy, help me with with number 5. They are watching TV.
Maybe letter C.
Letter C.
He
He
said
said,
that they were watching TV.
okay, let me see. Letter C is correct. He said that they were watching TV. The same case, present continuous change to past continuous. Verb to be, in this case, in present continuous is are, and in past continuous it becomes were. Ricardo, please help me with number 6. We are studying for the exam.
I think it's a letter B.
Letter B. They say that they were studying for the exam. Let's see. Correct, letter B. It's the same explanation that is the last question. Uh, Number 7. Please help me, Andy.
the correct answer is letter C. Letter C, teacher.
Letter C.
Yes.
Correct. Wendy, tell me why is letter C?
Because the past will no because will in future is in future or past. I don't remember. Is
Uh,
will.
okay, don't worry. Uh, your
Okay.
explanation is correct. The future will change in reported speech to good.
Yes.
Okay. And number 8, please help me when the same. Uh, they will
Okay.
help us.
Uh, the correct option is B. Is letter B.
Letter B. Okay, let's see. Correct. He said that he would help us. And it's the same explanation that in the last question. Will, the auxiliary will becomes on would. Ricardo, please help me with number 9. I can swim very well.
A letter A.
Letter A. Okay, let's see. Okay, correct. And why is letter A? Tell me, Ricardo, please.
I think because can change for code.
Correct.
Entonces,
Correct. With the modal verb can, it becomes could and report speech. Um, Number 10. Please tell me, Andy, what is this? What is the answer with the sentence she can speak French?
The letter, the correct answer is the letter C, teacher.
Letter C, okay, let's see. Correct. They say that she could speak French. And the same explanation can change to could for could. Number 11. Please help me, Wendy. I have finished my homework, sorry. What is the answer?
The answer is letter C.
Letter C, okay, let's see. Sorry, technical problems, but it's correct. He said that he had finished his homework. Andy, why is letter C?
Is letter C because the present perfect change in reported speech at past perfect.
Okay, that's correct. In reported speech, present perfect auxiliary have or has, it becomes on had. It is correct. And the last question, Ricardo. We have studied a lot. What is the
I
answer?
think it's a letter A.
Letter A. Why is letter A? Why do you think is letter A?
Uh, because uh, have changed to hat and we have to change to say.
Okay, correct. And and that's all for my part. And I'm glad to do this explanation. And I know you understand this time. And please,
Well, hi, my dear students. Today I taking a role of teacher now, and so I'm going to teach the time expressions, the change with the direct speech, are reported speech. So we need to know that the direct speech is the way when which person said in the own words, and reported speech in is the way of quantity marks the what the person said it. In a way clear, we have first the time expressions. First, we have the indirect direct speech now change in reported speech with the phrase then. Today change with the word that date. Yesterday change in reported speech that date the day before. Tomorrow change the day after. The next week in reported speech change the following week. Uh, idea in this moment is the phrase yesterday and tomorrow, they have two options: the day before, and yesterday the day before, or the 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 day before, and tomorrow the day after. They keep in mind in your the last class, the final class, we have the text. In this part we have the place place expressions. We have just two expressions here and this, and change in reported speech. Here change there, and this change in that. So we have more time expressions. We have a lot of time expressions, but in this class we teach the most important time expressions. The final we have the last week, change reported speech the week before, ago change in previously, and tonight change that night. The way clearly we have some examples when we have a practice. First, the direct speech, we have the children are playing outside now. In the word red, the red word is the time expressions. In reported speech said, he said that the children were playing outside there. Then, now change with them. Now, the two sentences is, I've got a piano lesson today in during the speech. This sentences is present perfect. In reported speech, she said that she had got a piano lesson that day. And finally, we have future sentences is I will leave for New York tomorrow. And reported speech change. She said that she would leave for New York the next date. Tomorrow change the next day or the following day is two options. There are more examples. And during the speech, I have appointment the next week. In reported speech, he said that he had appointment the following week. The next week change in reported speech the following week. I keep in mind in these expressions. Other sentences is our English teacher quizzes off yesterday. In reported speech, they say their English teacher had quizzed them the day before. You remember, yesterday, the day before. Tomorrow, the day after. We have an awful F-quart last week. In reported speech, she told us they have had an awful haircut the previous week. Last week changed the previous week. You must remember that. And finally, we have the letter. The letter come a few days ago. Ago changed in reported speech with before. He said the letter had come a few days before. And finally, we have the place expressions. Do you remember the two expression is here, in direct speech here, and this. Put the box here. In reported speech, he told us to put the box there. Here change there. I shall be very busy this week. In reported speech, she said she would very busy that week. This change in that. Okay, my dear students, I'm going to test a little quiz, a little 4 question for you when I practice the old knowledge, they all teach you. Okay, the activity is choose the best the best time expression option for each sentences. Okay, Ricardo, help me with the first sentences. I will do it now. He said he will do it. The letter A, B, C, or D. What is the best options for you?
It's a letter C. Thank.
Okay, thank you. In the last slide, we see the correct options. Okay, Carlos, help me with the second sentences. You should call tonight. He told me should call A, B,
Um,
C, or D.
I think is letter B. That night.
Okay, thank you. And we have two last sentences. My dear Wendy, help me with the sentences. I saw her last night, sorry. He said she'd seen her letter A, B, C, or D.
Is the letter A the previous night or the night before?
Thank you, my dear Wendy. And final, Ricardo, please, can you help me the last sentences, yes? I arrived yesterday. She told me she'd arrived.
It's a letter B. She told me this arrived the day before.
Okay, thank you, my dear students. I will check the answers. Yes, congratulations. They all answer are correct. Letter question one, letter C, then question two, letter B, tonight, that night, change that night. Question three, letter A, the previous night, the night before. And question four, letter B, the previous day, the day before. This is all for this class, my dear students. Congratulations for your answers. Thank you for all.
Thank you.
Thank you, teacher. Can you see me, student? Students.
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Teacher.
teacher.
Okay. Let me start. Good evening, classmate. I will continue with the final part of report speech. Today, my classmate will be my student, and together we will learn report question, comments, and request. During this class, I will explain the topic, we will see examples, and we will do some short activities. Okay? Before we start, remember something important. Report speech is used when we want to explain what another person say, but we do not repeat exact words. Okay, we change the structure. We will see how this works with question and instruction. Now, students, let's we start. First, I will ask the ensemble. What is a report question? A report question is used when we report another person's question. We do not keep the original form and we change the sentence. There are two types, yes or no questions and W questions. Okay, let's start with yes or no questions. This question usually have answers like yes or no. For example, simple. For example, do you like pizza? Can you swim? Are you happy? In report speech, we usually use if or whether. Okay. Now, students, look at this example. Do you like pizza? Student, how you can we change this sentence? Okay, I don't know. Wendy, who can change this sentence? Repeat the sentence, okay?
Okay. He asked where I
Oh,
lived.
Sorry, is this. What is,
Okay.
repeat me, this?
She asked if I like pigs.
Perfect. Let's compare. Do you like pizza? Is a direct speech. If she asked if I like pizza is a report speech. What is the change most important in this this subject, Wendy?
Uh, can you repeat,
What
please,
is
teacher?
the most important change in this subject?
The 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 most important,
Yes,
if I liked,
yes,
is
very good.
okay.
But the most important in this case is we remove the question for, okay? It's a no
Okay.
question, okay? And with a did, if, okay? The structure, the structure change. Now, another example, okay? It's simple. Can you swimming? Alejandro, change this, change the question. Change the question.
He asked me if I could swim.
Maybe the answer is she asked if I could win. Okay, Andy, you can try.
Yes, teacher. She she asked me whether I tired.
Yes, but
Ah,
I need was okay. He or she is correct. Asked whether is a was tired. Is correct. Okay. Now, let's continue with the blue question. Okay. This question uses words like where, what, when, who. In reported speech, we keep this word. Example, simple. Direct speech, where do you live? Okay, the answer is he asked where if lie. Okay, we kept the word, but the sentence changed. Okay, where is kept? Okay, but the sentence it changed. Now, why are you late? The answer to why are you late is she asked why I was late. Remember, why is kept. Okay? Why, where, when, who. Now, oh no, Andy, the last subject. When do you study English? Can you help me with
yes,
this?
teacher. He asked where I study English.
Perfect. He or she is correct. Ask the way I study English. Okay. Now, uh, now let's continue with the commands and requests. Commands are instruction or orders for and use a till plus person plus to plus verbs. Okay. And remember, it's a structure for till one last person plus two plus verb, and request is a ask plus person plus two plus verb. Okay. This, this structure is important. We do not keep the original order. We change it. Okay. Now, example. Take a moment. Okay. Close the door. Wendy, can you repeat the subject? The first subject?
She told me to close the door.
Perfect. Now, let's compare. Close the door and report speech. What is the difference in this and this?
The the verb change to past.
Mm, yes, that's it. Okay, other example. Okay, alter your books. The correct answer is the teacher told us to open our books. Okay, the next question, the next subject is turn off of the lights. The example is he told me to turn off of the lights. Okay, now I go to a moment. Now let's continue with requests. Okay, requests are more politic. For requests, we usually ask, remember, ask to plus person plus two plus verb. Now, the first example, please help me. Alejandro, can you repeat this first subject, please?
For speech,
Sí.
she asked me to help her.
Okay. Now, help me with two. The letter two.
She asked me to sit down.
Okay. Can you? Okay, three. Letter three, please.
Um, the three, she asked me to wait there.
Perfect. Remember, is a command you use a tell and request you use ask. Okay. Now, sorry. Now let's see some common mistakes in report speech. These mistakes are common when students keep the original question, structure, or use the word reporting verb. Mistake number one. Number one, she asked me, do I like pizza? Okay, the correct answer is she asked me if I like pizza. In this case, we cannot, in this case, we cannot keep the original question form. And we remove the use if, okay? Mistake number two, he asked, where do you live? And the correct answer is he asked where I live. Here we change the question structure, okay? We do not use the auxiliary do. The sentence becomes a stage structure, okay? The mistake number three, the common mistake, she say me is incorrect in this case, and the correct is she told me, okay? Remember that until using needs a person. For example, she told me, he told you, they told him. Okay? This difference is important because they are not used in the same way. Okay? Now, let's continue with our final activity. Okay? Okay, students, now we have our final activity. Please help me transform the sentence. Sentence number one, do you play football? Andy, do you can change this sentence?
Yes, teacher. Do you play football? She said that I played football. Football. She, sorry, teacher. She asked me. I play football.
Okay, it's very good. Alejandro, you can change the to and subject question.
Where, where do you live?
Yes. Can you change?
And she asked me where I live. Asked
Ask me.
me where I lived.
Perfect. It's correct. Okay. Wendy, you can change the three subject, please.
She say me that I close the window.
Mm, no. Okay. I repeat. I answer for you. The correct answer is she told. No,
Uh,
she told me to
is
close the
told
windows.
told me.
Okay.
Okay.
And the follow question is please sit down. And answer is he or she asked me to sit down. Okay. And in this moment, eh, students today will learning report question, comments, request, and common mistakes. Okay, remember, with or no question, use if or whether. Double question is keep the question words, command, tell plus person plus two plus verb, and request you use as plus person plus two plus verb. Thank you for thank you your student for participating participate. And thank you, teacher, for your attention.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.